look up. He saw the purple sky, and instead of being afraid, he called his wife over. "Honey, look at this. The news said this might happen. It's some kind of atmospheric event." He didn't know he was looking at the very thing that would lead to the end of his world. Jesus then took me higher again, showing me the Great Lakes. I saw the water reflecting that terrible blue light. The fish were jumping out of the water, trying to escape the vibration that was humming through the very depths. I saw ships on the water, their navigation systems spinning in circles. The pilots, men who were my brothers in the sky, were looking at their screens in confusion. Their instruments were giving them readings that didn't make sense. Their compasses were pointing everywhere and nowhere. When the machines fail, Jesus said, men will try to rely on their own wisdom, but their wisdom is like a candle in a hurricane. I saw a vision of the power grid. It looked like a glowing web of gold threads draped across the country. But as the neon light from the sky grew brighter, the gold threads began to turn black. It started at the edges, the small towns and rural roads. I saw transformers exploding, but they didn't just spark and die. They released a smoke that seemed to linger, a thick, greasy smoke that didn't drift with the wind. I saw a massive city, maybe it was Atlanta or Chicago, and the lights were flickering. It wasn't a quick blink. It was a rhythmic pulse. The streetlights would dim until they were almost gone, then flare up with a blinding, white-hot intensity before shattering. I saw people in the streets looking up at the broken lights, then back at the purple sky, their faces pale and drawn. The excitement I had seen earlier was being replaced by a nagging, gnawing sense of dread. The miracle was starting to feel like a threat. Jesus told me, "Charles, you know what it's like to lose an engine at 30,000 feet. You don't panic. You follow the procedure. I am giving my people the procedure, but they must be willing to follow it." He showed me a vision of the atmosphere once more. The rips were getting larger. I could see the darkness behind the false light now. It was like a black ink waiting to be poured into a glass of water. The purple and blue were just the invitation, the beautiful wrapping on a package of death. I saw that the light was actually pulling the oxygen out of the air in certain places. People were beginning to gasp, clutching at their throats, not realizing that the very air was being changed by the pressure of what was coming through. I saw the highways. Thousands of cars were stopped. People had abandoned their vehicles to stand on the pavement and stare at the sky. Some were cheering. Some were praying to a God they didn't know, thanking the universe for this beautiful display. I saw a very few, who were looking at the sky and then running back to their cars. They were the ones